Superman's behind bars. He couldn't see his good intentions were leading him down a path of tyranny and evil. That's how our greatest hero became our greatest threat.
Bruce, consider widening your circle of trust. Nobody wins all by themselves. Not even you.
We need help, don't we?
Not his.
I'm not that guy anymore. Look, I get why you don't trust me. But you should trust the Guardians. This ring means something. They put me through hell to get it back.
Don't worry, Bats. With this crew on the job, what could go wrong?
What comes next, mere mortals cannot stop.
We both knew it had come to this.
Fate will not spare you.
You'll wish you had.
All day I've been reminded how I failed to be a hero.
How many more innocent people die before you accept that some lives need to be taken?
The regime is making a comeback.
Not while I'm wearing this ring.
This is my fight, Bruce! You need me!
We both knew it would end this way.
Hello guys, the Firebird is here, and what you just saw is the new Injustice 2 trailer. So I'm gonna go right now and break it down. I'm gonna tell you some things you probably missed, and some things that are most likely to happen in the future.
Superman's behind bars.
Okay, so here you can see Superman. He has the white outfit, the white prison outfit, and he's on this room surrounded by red lights, which they kind of nullify his power. Superman becomes strong because of Earth's sun, okay? So if you change the sun to any other sun, like let's say a red sun or a red star or something like that, his powers could diminish. It looks like here that the red light is gonna neutralize Superman's powers. And another thing, in the previous trailer we saw Cyborg fighting Blue Beetle. So maybe Cyborg's the one who breaks Superman out of prison, which is why we later see him in Arkham in the previous trailer. And here we see Batman visiting Superman. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Batman wouldn't visit Superman unless it was important. So I'm thinking what Batman is doing here is that, you know, in case you guys don't know, the main enemy of the game is gonna be Brainiac. And Brainiac, it's a really high tier power level character. He's really powerful. Batman, he can't just beat into a punch. He's considering, you know, breaking Superman out to help him.
Couldn't see his good intentions were leading him down a path of tyranny and evil.
Something I want to say, and I think it's something that a lot of people have been ignoring. Okay, Superman still has some of his powers while he's on the red sun, under the red sunlight. He doesn't have like full power right now. He's like, his powers are really reduced at this point. In the entrance for the game, we can see Superman has kryptonite, has handcuffs with kryptonite on it, and he just breaks them. No, if Superman's close to kryptonite, the kryptonite should neutralize Superman's powers. But we just see Superman being like, oh, it's kryptonite, whatever. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is that Superman's gonna develop some kind of immunity, or at least he's gonna adapt slowly to it. So those weaknesses don't have as much a big effect on him as they would normally would. So basically, if there's kryptonite around him, Superman wouldn't be as strong as if there wasn't any kryptonite around him. But I think his body has adapted to the point that he can still use some, like a small margin of his powers. Hence for why we see him, you know, break the kryptonite handcuffs in the game. And here we can see him having some of his powers. Like he hasn't, they're not completely neutralized, but he still has some control over them.
That's how our greatest hero became our greatest threat.
Okay, so what's happening here? I think that Batman is considering breaking out Superman. Maybe they have a bit of an argument, Batman tells him the situation, and he decides to, you know, just leave because Superman's too much of a wild card. I mean, Batman spent 5 years, I think it was 5 years, I haven't read the comics in a while, but he spent so much time trying to get Superman locked up, and I don't think he's just gonna risk it. So I think, so for most of the game we're gonna see the struggle of Batman trying to trust Superman again. He knows he's dangerous, but he also knows he needs him for Brainiac.
Bruce, consider widening your circle of trust.
So everyone pretty much already knows Batman's secret identity. I still don't know who this guy is. He could just be a random NPC, but he seems important. But that line, you need to consider, you know, opening your circle of trust. This means that Batman still struggles with trusting people, and we still saw this in Injustice 1, where he struggled to trust the new Superman. Okay, so the shot that got everyone crazy. Green Arrow's back, and we see Black Canary along with it. Okay, so a lot of people are saying, wait, but Green Arrow died. How is he back? Okay, listen. This is not the Green Arrow from this universe. This is another Green Arrow. If you haven't read the comics, Black Canary, it's almost killed. But Dr. Fate transports Black Canary and her baby to another universe where that universe's Black Canary die and Oliver Queen's all alone. And they go and live there basically for like 3 years. But now that the situation has calmed down and everything, I think Black Canary chose to go back to her universe, and Oliver followed her, you know, just to make sure she's safe.
Nobody wins all by themselves.
Okay, so here we see a look at the new Batcave. We see the Batmobile, the Bat motorcycle. I'm pretty sure there's some other Bat stuff around. But you can also see Hal Jordan and Barry Allen, the Flash.
Not even you.
We need help, don't we?
Not his.
Okay, so here we can see again, Batman has trust issues. Really, Batman? I get it, you were like really betrayed by Superman. He was like your BFF, but still. Come on, man, you need allies.
I'm not that guy anymore.
Okay, so Green Lantern is officially a good guy again. He saved Batman and Flash. He's not a regime spy, because otherwise he would just let that thing crush them.
Look, I get why you don't trust me.
And oh my god, I'm really digging the new outfit and the mask thing that he's got going on. I wasn't a really big fan of the Injustice 1 outfit, but this one looks amazing. Batman's giving him that look that, yeah, I don't trust you look.
But you should trust the Guardians.
You should trust the Guardians. So in the comics, the entire Green Lantern Corps died. After Superman took the Yellow Lantern ring, he basically massacred all the Green Lantern. But what Hal Jordan is telling us here is that the Guardians are still alive. Now we don't know if there's any new Green Lanterns. As far as we know, Hal Jordan is the last Green Lantern. John Stewart and Kyle Rayner are dead. They die in the comics. They're not coming back. So maybe I think Hal Jordan is the last Green Lantern. I mean, they can always recruit more Green Lanterns, but we gotta wait and see.
This ring means something. They put me through hell to get it back.
Here we see Hal Jordan. He's back in green, and we see Atrocitus and a Red Lantern ring. He's trying to corrupt Hal Jordan, trying to make him become a Red Lantern. But eventually, Hal Jordan, you know, with his willpower, he manages to outdo Atrocitus' anger, and he basically frees himself with the Red Ring. They are fighting in Atlantis. Why would they fight there? Now, this is not gameplay, this is a cutscene. Obviously, you can see it's a cutscene. So what I'm thinking here is that Atrocitus is gonna come to Earth. He's gonna be attacking Atlantis, looking for Hal Jordan. Then the Guardians and Hal Jordan give him a chance to redeem himself, and he fights Atrocitus here. This is probably gonna be a flashback. I don't think it's gonna be part of the main story. But we do know Atrocitus is here hunting Hal Jordan. If you have watched the fight intros, Blue Beetle says that Atrocitus is looking for Hal Jordan for some reason, supposedly to make him a Red Lantern, and Batman says the same thing. I think he's in Atlantis looking for Hal Jordan.
Don't worry, Bats. With this crew on the job, what could go wrong?
Okay, so here we see Harley Quinn and Black Canary, and oh my god, I love that shot. If you guys know what I mean. I'm just kidding. Oliver is like, oh yeah, that's good. And Bruce like, whatever. Maybe this could be the insurgency space. I'm not sure. It's either this one or the other one.
What comes next? Mere mortals.
Dr. Fate. I was actually kind of disappointed he wasn't in the first Injustice, but I'm super happy he's here. It's gonna be so cool to watch him beat Superman.
Cannot stop.
We both knew it'd come to this.
Fate will not spare you.
Okay, so this is why I said that Superman is adapting to his weaknesses. He's no longer being as affected by them. Well, he's no longer being as affected by them as he was before. Because even with that kryptonite there, he should be weak. He should even be able to stand up. But no, he just breaks it. Superman's becoming stronger somehow. Could this be Brainiac's work?
I wish you had. All day I've been...
Okay, so big review here. We have Flash and we have Reverse Flash. Now, I think Reverse Flash, it's gonna be part of the gear customization system. He's not a new character. He's gonna be like in Mortal Kombat, a variation of Flash basically, but he's gonna be his own character. A lot of people will be saying, could this be, I don't know, Wally West or someone else? No, it's Reverse Flash. Just look at his lighting here. It's reverse. It just flashes symbol in reverse. It's obviously Reverse Flash. And they're both fighting each other in the freeway.
reminded how I failed to be a hero.
Okay, so here we can see Reverse Flash jumping, trying to get Barry Allen. Now, why would the Flash be running? There has to be a good reason. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Flash could take on Reverse Flash. Now, oh my god, I'm getting them confused. I think the only reason Flash is running is because he found out something. Something that's related to the regime or maybe Brainiac. Because, I mean, if it was, you know, him finding Reverse Flash on the street, I'm sure he would be like, oh, it's you, let's fight. You know what I mean? I don't think he will be running away from him unless he had a reason. Maybe he has something important to tell Batman and the others.
How many more innocent people die before you accept that some lives...
Okay, and here we see Gorilla Grodd, Poison Ivy, Cheetah, Bane, and Captain Cole. How do I know it's Captain Cole? Look at him! He's wearing a jacket! He has all blue. He has those bluish grenades. That just screams Captain Cole. And this is the Doom Society? I think that's how it's called. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Oh no, this is the Society of Evil. Basically the new faction that's gonna be appearing on the game. I don't think they're gonna be working with Brainiac. I think that they're gonna be their own thing basically. So far we have the Insurgency led by Batman, the Regime led by Superman, and the Doom Society led by Gorilla Grodd. Here you can see Catwoman. So in Injustice 1 we saw how Bruce basically rejected Catwoman. And Catwoman was basically thrown in jail along with Superman's regime. So what I'm guessing here is that, you know, she doesn't want to join Superman back because she joined Superman out of fear and to try and keep, you know, Bruce alive. And I don't think she's gonna go back with Batman just because, you know, Batman rejected her. And also because Batman's pretty angry with her because she basically betrayed him. In case you don't know, in the comics, she told Superman of Batman's secret base. And okay, so Superman showed up. He kind of beat up Bruce a little. He killed Batwoman, almost killed Batgirl, and almost ruined the whole teleportation thing to bring the heroes from the other universe to the Injustice universe, which was the whole plot of Injustice 1. Okay, now here we can see Deadshot and another guy in the corner. I don't really know who he is, but he has to be important to be you know, right next to all these powerful guys.
The regime is making a comeback.
The regime's making a comeback. Okay, so something I'm really curious here is that I think Cyborg is gonna break Superman out of jail. Now we don't really know why Cyborg is helping Superman. I mean, almost everyone else follows Superman because out of fear or they believe in him. It was never made clear he was afraid or that he followed Superman because he believed in him. But to say the regime's making a comeback, I guess this basically just shows us that Cyber believes on Superman's way.
Not while I'm wearing this ring.
And here we see Green Lantern. So that's gonna be his intro for the game. He's gonna come out of that green bubble. And here we see his ultimate. Honestly, I saw his ultimate from the mobile version. I wasn't impressed. But with the console graphics, oh my god, that mech looks amazing. And this is really similar to his Injustice 1 Super, where he basically teleported to the Guardians planet and he, you know, unleashed just hell on the enemy. Okay, so here we see Green Lantern. Green Arrow. There's so many people, there's so many heroes who just wear green. They should call this the green trailer. Okay, so we have a better look at Green Arrow. Green Arrow! I said it, Green Arrow, okay? Calm down. And he's in a swamp kind of place. I think this is a swamp map where they're gonna find Swamp Thing. Okay, so here we see a boat. And there's someone riding the boat. And then Oliver just makes that boat explode. And that someone's just, you know, flying out the boat. As I can't really get a good look at who he is. I think it's Captain Cole. I could be wrong. If you see here, it looks like he's wearing like that jacket, like that, you know, fur jacket that Captain Cole's known for wearing. I think it's him, but I'm like 50-50, it could be him, 50-50, or just some random guy. Okay, now this is interesting. We see Damian Wayne, the new Robin, and Batman, and they're not killing each other. So what I'm guessing is that we're gonna have that father and son moment. They are both gonna, you know, say they're sorry to each other. They're gonna make up, and they're basically gonna become. I don't think they're gonna go back to being, you know, father and son yet, because they were both pretty pissed at each other. Damian Wayne said that Superman was more of a father to him. Batman said that Damian was dead to him. In Injustice 1, their relationship was pretty messed up. So it's good to see that they're gonna, you know, go back to being to normal.
This is my fight, Bruce!
So I guess this happens after Batman tells him about Brainiac and that he's considering letting Superman go. And Superman is saying that he needs him because he knows that Batman's not gonna be strong enough to beat Brainiac.
You need me!
Alright guys, so listen, I just noticed this part last second, but you can see that Green Lantern has red eyes. So could this mean that, I don't know, he has poison or something? Maybe this has to do with Atrocitus, because this is taking place in Atlantis, and this looks like a cutscene. So maybe he's, you know, training to be a Green Lantern. Maybe Atrocitus comes and corrupts him, makes him go all angry, then he goes, you know, all ape crap on Bane, and then Atrocitus tries to take control of him. Because I really, I almost missed this part. But tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. I think this is the work of Atrocitus. Come on, it's Red. The most reddest character in Injustice is Atrocitus. Hal Jordan versus Bane. And oh my god, I feel so bad for Bane. It looks like he's getting beat up in this trailer. Here we see his new look. And I love his new look. It looks way better than the first Injustice. Not too, you know, chubby and not too skinny. I think it's just right. And here we see another look at Green Arrow's ultimate. And like always in NetherRealm fashion, we don't see the whole thing. Oh my god, NetherRealm, you really like teasing us.
We both knew it would end this way.
And we got Batman versus Superman. Now I'm not sure, I don't think this is a cutscene, but I think it's just gameplay. Because the trailers actually blend gameplay and cutscenes pretty well. Sometimes you can't tell them apart. But let's say this is a cutscene. Then what I'm guessing that's happening here is that we're gonna see the Kryptonian pills come back. If this is a cutscene, or you know, part of the story, we're gonna see the Kryptonian pills come back because Superman would just crush Batman without the Kryptonian pill. If Batman wasn't using the Kryptonian pill, you could probably see it come back. I'm not completely sure, But I mean, the Kryptonian pill was such a big deal in the last game. I mean, the comics. It gave Batman that extra edge to go against Superman. So I think it would be stupid not to bring it back. Did I miss anything? Did you guys find something new? Do you guys have some crazy theories for Injustice 2? Tell me in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.